ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the Details Podcast. Tonight we are on location in my bedroom, and our special guest tonight is my husband, Ryan Miller. Welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
You might be wondering, why are you whispering? Is this whole podcast going to be ASMR? Well, we are two busy parents, and we just got our son down, and he's sleeping. And I've been trying to get my husband on the podcast for months and months and months. First, just to talk about anything, but then since the Amazing Race cast list dropped, I've been wanting to do our recap, or not recap, but our pre-race assessment like we always do ourselves, but I wanted to do it on the podcast with him. So this whole thing, we will not be whispering, but I just wanted to set the stage with how this podcast is starting. And if you're watching on YouTube, yes, you'll see, wearing our jammies. I've got my castor face oil on. I'm going to be Omnilux face masking here in a minute because we're parents. We're tired. We're out of time for the day, and this is where we're at. So, Ryan Miller, how does it feel to be on the podcast?
Oh, nerve-wracking.
Yeah. He is the best dad in the world. He is a bonsai aficionado. He loves a good cheese. He likes to travel, which we can talk about. We're going to talk about the Amazing Race, travel, and then a special game that I put together called How Much Does My Husband Think This Costs? And I'm going to show him furniture and lighting. I thought about getting into art, but I decided to skip that. But yeah, and we'll see what else we get into. But yeah, he loves to talk.
Oh, yes.
He's a structural engineer. I'm an interior designer. And yeah, I think he's nervous, but you don't need to be nervous.
Starstruck.
Oh, gosh. Okay. So we are going to jump right into... Before we get to the Amazing Race, I do want to briefly talk about travel with you, babe. Because when we first met, which was in what year?
2014.
14, okay, that's what I thought. We met in 2014, and what you didn't know was that back in high school, in my 2008, 2009, I made tons of friends with foreign exchange students, and I had made a promise that I was going to come visit them at their respective countries in Europe. And my moo, that's what I call them. It started out as smoochy, and then it went down to smooch, and then it went down to moo. So if you hear me call him moo during the podcast, that's a term of endearment. So what he didn't know was I had been saving since my senior year of high school in 2009. I don't care if that ages me. And we got married in 2016, and by 2017, I had enough money saved up, and I was basically like, hey, I'm going to Europe. And you were like, no, you're not. I was like, I've been saving forever, and I want to visit my friend. So you're either coming with me or you're not. And you were in the mindset of, which makes sense. America is so big. There's so much to see here. There's so many different ecosystems, so many different like cities and countryscapes. And like, we haven't even fully explored America. Why would we go over to Europe, right? Talk about that mindset a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much here to see, I guess. I never really considered Europe or outside the country really that much.
Yeah. And like, your parents didn't travel internationally. My parents didn't travel internationally. You traveled more as a child than I did in the States. But did you know any international students? Foreign exchange students?
No, not personally.
Okay. Because he grew up in a super small town. Your graduating class consisted of how many people?
42.
Literally my gym class. Like, we'd be lifting weights with that number of people. My graduating class had over 600 people. So, a little bit of a difference. But thankful that God put me in ballroom dance class my high school year, where I got to meet amazing people from all over the world. So, it's 2017. I'm like, I'm going to Europe. I'm either going alone or you're coming with me. And you said...
I guess I'm going.
Yes, because I had saved up all the money, so like it wasn't a financial thing for you. So I was going, and we decided we were going to hit a couple different countries. We were going to Denmark primarily, but then I'm obsessed with French architecture, like everything from neoclassicism to the Renaissance to Art Nouveau, Rococo. Like, it is just my literal jam. So I knew that I had to go to France, and then I don't know how we decided on Ireland.
Yeah, I don't really know.
But it's probably just because I'm French and Irish.
I think it was honestly more of a place that spoke English.
Oh, that's true.
I
That's
don't
fair.
know.
Yeah, so we sandwiched that together, and like we can go into that trip a different time, but the moral of this story is when we got back to America, I have this big world map in our dining room. It's like a canvas, but it's not pin, it's a magnet on the back. And so as soon as we got home, you looked at the map. I find him over there standing at the map, like looking, like, what were you thinking?
Where are we going next?
Yeah. So like one trip hooked him on international travel, thank God. And we've like, it's crazy. My mind still can't fathom it. The places we've been. Like I look back at some of our trips and I'm like, we went there? What?
Yeah, I mean, there's been quite a few really like wonders of the world type places.
Yeah. Name them. Like, where have we been, babe?
Colosseum.
In Rome, Italy. Well,
I don't know. Was there stuff in Paris?
the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, okay.
And we saw, obviously, Versailles, my favorite architectural wonder and gardens in the whole world. And then also, like, there's Notre Dame, there's Sacré-Cœur, there's so much in Paris. Oh, Monet, but that's more like art. Anyways, we went to Mexico and we saw Chichen Itza, built by the Mayans. We've been to Greece and we've seen the beautiful blue domes.
Like the Acropolis.
Yes, in Athens. Oh, and also in Rome we saw the Parthenon. But yeah, the Acropolis. And why we're telling you this is because, yes, we told you at the beginning, he's a structural engineer. I'm an interior designer. And so we both were required to take architectural history courses in college. And we both actually really liked them and saved our architecture history books. We both, like, we have a library in the office. And so we're so nerdy, and I love this about us, that we actually go through and read our architecture history books before we travel so we can like get up to date, because like we really care about this stuff. Like we're genuinely interested. We're not just tourists that are like, oh, gotta hit the Colosseum. We're like way freakily into it. I'm trying to think about architectural things we've seen, but I like...
Yeah, there's in Florence and stuff. I mean, we saw that big cathedral. I mean, there's a lot of cathedrals and just old historical stuff.
Yeah.
Just
so cool.
Just a lot older countries for sure in here.
Yeah, and that's one thing that we learned about from a tour guide was America has old stuff, Europe has ancient stuff. So like, I forget what her criteria was, but I feel like the last maybe like, I don't know, 500 years is considered old, or maybe the last 800 years. And then there's like ancient, which is like 1,000 years plus. I don't know.
Yeah.
Pretty incredible. Okay. So why this also is important is because we are obsessed with The Amazing Race. And when I say we, I think I might be more obsessed than you, but you're definitely into it too.
I mean, I like the show. You just take it to the next level.
Yeah, I tend
like,
to do that.
Always thinking about it.
I know. I might have undiagnosed ADHD, but I'm definitely obsessed. We'll get into it. But okay, so the first season that you and I watched together was season 30, and I'll never forget it because it was Cody and Jessica, Team Extreme, the race car bros, the people who got engaged. Oh, and was Devin and what's his bucket on that season too? Yeah, because I remember them in the Freaks Challenge. But since then, we've have not missed a season, and every time that CBS announces the cast, we immediately screenshot, save it to our phone, and then he picks his top three, who he thinks is going to be in the final three. I pick my top three, who I think is going to be final three, and then this is criminal, but we also pick the first three teams that we think are going to be out. Okay,
That's not criminal.
Well, it's just harsh. And we've always done it in the privacy of our home, just between us. But now that it's going to be on the podcast, I apologize in advance to all the racers. And here's the thing. Why is this season of Amazing Race so unique? It's because apparently the racers are from Big Brother, which I have not seen. You have not seen. Literally, neither of us have seen any Big Brother, not even one episode in our lifetime. So I think we're coming into this season just as unbiased and unopinionated as we are on every other season, because we literally know nothing about them besides what we always get, which is photo, age, and occupation. And then maybe CBS gives us one sneak peek trailer, which really tells us nothing. So our tradition is we pick our top three, we pick our bottom three, And I mean, we can pick a favorite too. Like last season, my favorite team was Han and Holden, and I didn't have them in my top three or my bottom three. I unfortunately thought they were going to be a middle of the pack team, and I was wrong. So pleasantly surprised by that. But anyways, we're going to talk through just like we would at night when we're laying in bed, looking at the cast. We're just going to talk about it with you guys.
All right.
Okay, so let me pull up the people. And I will say that when I first heard that this was going to be a Big Brother season, like I think the knee-jerk reaction for a true Amazing Race fan is like, oh, that's not cool. It needs to be ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Like that was the knee-jerk response, I think, of every Amazing Race fan. But when I thought about it and really processed and reflected on my relationship with the race, some of my favorite teams of all time have been from Big Brother. Example number one, Cody and Jessica. Example number two, Derek and Claire.
Enough said, huh?
Yeah, I love them. And then I have other favorites too, like the Cowboys and Team Extreme and Team Fun. And like I could keep going. Chuck and Winona. Well, what are those two guys that we really love where they're like, ooh, baby.
Oh my gosh, what are their names?
Bopper and Mark.
Yeah.
Just came to me. But anyways, but still having two of those teams be from Big Brother, I think actually says a lot. What was your, and while I pull this up, what was your knee-jerk reaction when you heard that it was going to be Big Brother people?
Not excited.
Elaborate.
I don't know. I feel like there's just people that I've done from Survivor and Big Brother in the past, and I feel like some of them have just kind of, I don't know, not done that much or that great. So I didn't know what to expect, but that happens with any type of team.
I have no idea what you're saying because yes, Survivor people have historically sucked on the race, but I don't feel like Big Brother people have sucked on the race. I actually feel like
I don't know how many there have been, but
I feel like Big Brother people have really thrived on the race because they're already like so used to having cameras in their face that they just ignore it and focus on the task.
yeah.
Or I feel like that could possibly be one of the mental things that people have to get over.
I mean, I'm surprised that Big Brother, I guess, competes as that well because, like, I don't know. I feel like I've never seen Big Brother, but like, I'm assuming it's like a slower pace type thing.
Okay, well, I know that they're stuck
Just
in a
more-
house.
Just more strategy between the people instead of like actually going racing.
Yeah, I don't think they race, but based on me listening to Derek and Claire's podcast, it sounds like they do some challenges because I know that Claire had done like that art sliding challenge before when they had to like do the layered Picasso challenge, I think in Malaga, Picasso's birthplace. She said that she had done that on Big Brother. So like we don't need to do a whole dissertation on what we think Big Brother is because we don't know. But there's that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to get into the teams and I'm going to start telling you the people and showing you the people. Okay, this is Jack, 58, firefighter, and it looks like his daughter, Chelsea, 28, motivational speaker. They're cute, Team Red. Angela, realtor, 51. Lexi, esthetician, 23, Team Pink. I don't know if they're a mother and daughter or a sister team. Not sure, but they look fun.
They look like mother-daughter to me.
Oh, you think so?
Age-wise, yeah.
Okay, well, you never know.
Okay.
I mean, my dad is 16 years older than my aunt. You know, you never know. Okay. Christine is a floral designer. She's 38. And Rubina is a content creator at 36. Oh, I bet the content creator was the one who was on Big Brother, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. But they're Team Orange. They look super cute. They look super fun. Spicy. Okay, Team Yellow, Hannah, a medical student at 25, and Simone, a graduate student at 22. Ooh, she is a youngin'. But she looks like she has a lot of spark and a lot of spunk and a lot of excitement. Are you going to count on the teams like during this or after?
I figure after.
Okay, well, throw anything in anytime this is a podcast.
Okay.
Wow, Team Very Unsaturated Sage is like they could have done a darker green, but okay. Tucker is a chef at 31, and Eric is a research analyst at 32. And I think, judging by the outfit, Tucker came to play because his shirt is already tucked into his shorts. Like, wind will not be an issue for him. He wants to be as aerodynamic as he can be off the bat.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea. Well, any of these, I guess, who was... I mean, some of these we can guess who was on Big Brother, but out of these two, I have no idea.
And I can't tell, but I think he's wearing a watch. Some of these, oh, both, that girl's wearing a watch. These pictures are so close up, like we can't really tell if they're wearing a watch with like a compass on it or anything like that. Okay. Looks like Team Charcoal Gray is Joseph, an attorney, 28, and Adam, a law student, 24. Ooh, I think those are really interesting careers because attorneys and law students, I feel like, well, at least like from the like 3 Survivor episodes we've seen, attorneys and like lawyers tend to be like a little more feisty and like can lie and manipulate and stuff, which is not as big of a factor on Amazing Race. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But they look strong. Like he looks buff.
Yeah.
They've got smiles. They got their handkerchiefs. They're ready to go. Okay, this is team, I would say, cyan or teal. It says Jas, 28, entrepreneur, and Jag, 27, entrepreneur. Okay, so I did see in CBS's preview, he said something like, and I'll have to play it for you. I can't remember what it was, but it was very aggressive and like go-getter. And like, he's like, we're going to be in their nightmares or something. So like, I like that mentality of like, he's going to give the race everything he has.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I mean, it says entrepreneur for both of them, so I guess they got some spunk ready to go.
Yeah, they got some fire.
Attitude, probably.
Yeah, to be an entrepreneur, you have to have a never give up, never quit, never die, like always push, always think outside the box mentality. So that's a really good point. Okay, I like Jas and Jack, and I'm thinking they're brothers because they look like twins.
Yeah. Well, they can't be twins, but 28 and 27, but yeah.
Oh.
They look very similar.
Yeah, and they look happy. I like
Last
them.
one was born literally on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
Oh, that's a good point. Okay, Kat, 35, influencer. Alex, 32, photographer. Okay, so this is Team Blue, and maybe they're dating. Maybe because she has her head on his shoulder. I think they're dating, like rather than brother sister. Influencer and photographer. Okay, so maybe they've traveled. Maybe they know the ins and outs of trains, taxi cabs, subways.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows?
I don't know.
I'm just trying to think. Any thoughts?
Not really on them.
Okay, we have Izzy, the flutist at 34. Shout out flutes. I did flutes in middle school. And Paige, a lighting designer at 32. Shout out lighting designer. I'm an interior designer. We work with lighting. Okay, they look very happy. And oh, she has a watch on. Okay, that looks like a legit watch. Let me zoom in. Oh, I think there's a compass on it. Girl came to play. You don't think that's a compass?
I don't think
Right, that little circle right there.
I think it's a stopwatch in there.
Oh, okay.
I don't
She
know.
came to count. She came to play. She came to count. Wait, is this team like midnight, dusty, desaturated navy, I think.
Okay.
It really makes Paige's eyes pop. Okay, so a flutist and a lighting designer. Flutist. Okay, so if there's a music challenge, like she's got rhythm, she's got beat, she can read music. Lighting designer, she can read a RCP, reflected ceiling plan.
Yeah, I don't see that happening, but you never know.
Okay, Megan and Matt. Ooh, they're team tie-dye. How fun. I don't know if we've ever had a team tie-dye. Private jet specialist and content creator. Private jet specialist has probably done a little bit of jet lagging in her day, a little bit of travel.
Knows the ins and outs of travel, maybe, but
Yeah.
I guess the new stuff of Amazing Race, there's not as much airport strategy.
Drama. Yeah, that's true.
Unfortunately.
I will say, just like off the bat, they look like really nice people, really happy. Like I would love to be their friend, go get a matcha. But they look like they might be too chill
Yeah.
for the race. Like if I'm, that's what we're here for. We judge the book by the cover here. His hat gives me sleepy, nappy vibes. Like it's just like fluffy and like kind of pull the brim down and like, I don't know, they just seem like pretty chill and happy. But maybe they have some feist.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. Okay. Kyland, 34, content creator, and Taylor, 30, media personality. Okay, I have not seen Big Brother, but I have seen her face, like, on social media, and I do know that she won a Big Brother. So I have seen her face, I'm pretty sure. Content creator, media personality, who knows? Maybe they were both on Big Brother. Maybe they're like a showmance couple or something. Because Amazing Race does like to cast Big Brother showmances. How long they've been together, I don't know.
Initial reaction, they look like they could be a strong team.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, because male-female teams typically dominate. He looks tall, he looks strong, she looks fit, they look happy, agile. I don't know. This is team. Wow, they're not wearing the same color. It's like team purple and Edelberry or something. But I like it. Yeah, they're like in my mind right now a front runner.
Yeah, possibly.
I don't see a watch, but this is a very
I haven't
tightly
made it to the
cropped.
end yet.
Okay, yeah, true. Okay, here we have Jack, a 40-year-old financial analyst, and Enzo, a 47, and he's a line boat handler. What's a line boat handler?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly, but
You know more about boats than me.
line boat handler, I would just guess something about...
Like when you're like pulling fishermen boats in by the line? Is that what it is?
Maybe.
Line boat? What's a line boat, baby?
Does something in harbors or something? I'm not
You're a
sure.
boat. You were a boat owner.
Google it.
Okay, let me Google line boat handler. I am not sure what that is.
They look like they could be strong, though.
Yeah.
Even though people worry about age all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not worried about that.
Excuse me. With the Holderness, they were the oldest on their season and they won.
That was a softball season, though.
He is coming to play. Are you coming to make enemies?
It was like a... I don't know.
You and Justin can go hang out.
It was... That season has an asterisk on it. We all know that. We agree.
A line boat handler is a mariner responsible for managing mooring lines to secure a vessel to a dock or other vessel and for assisting in the safe operation and maintenance of the boat. Oh, wait, so he's mechanically inclined. He's jacked.
Yeah, I mean that, but then you got the financial analyst thinking
Numbers
through
guy.
strategy, probably.
He's got a I am strong bracelet. In case you didn't know, he has a bracelet that says I am strong. And you know what? Maybe it says something else on there, but just on the front it says I am strong. So Jack wants you to know he's jacked. Jack and Enzo, they could be a really strong male-male team until it gets to the point where they have to do a dance challenge, a makeup challenge, a theatrical performance. You never know.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe they'll make it far. Okay, Natalie, 34, TV host, and Stephanie, 36, hospitality. And I would say this is like the team butter ivory color. What are your initial thoughts, babe?
I see them towards the bottom.
Yeah, I know, me too. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I know nothing about you.
Yeah, I have no idea.
You both are absolutely beautiful. Beautiful smiles, brown eyes, brown hair. You guys are just popping in your butter ivory outfits, but I don't know. I feel like maybe they could be some people that are like
It could
under
also
pressure.
be, I don't know, also just, I don't know, never mind.
Okay. Let's go back to the beginning because I don't feel like we like broke down the beginning.
Was that all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Jack, 58, a firefighter, and Chelsea, 28, a motivational speaker. Looking like father-daughter to me.
Yes, I agree.
Team Red. Happy smiles.
They might make it farther than I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's going to be giving him all the motivation he needs, I think.
And I think he's going to be one of those
I don't know
dads.
if she's like a yeller motivational speaker. Or
No,
what,
look
but
at her happy, angelic face.
Yeah.
She's going to be so kind. And if they get out, he's going to be the one tearing up, being like, I'm so proud of my daughter. And
Yeah.
this experience has brought us closer together. And it's going to be so wholesome and we're all going to cry. If they get out. Angela and Lexi, 51, realtor, and 23, esthetician. Okay, it's either mother-daughter or sisters. What do you think?
I think it's mother-daughter.
It could be. Oh, because of the ages. I was just looking at the faces. Huh, she looks great. Angela, you're a rock star. You're looking good. What are you doing? I need to be doing that. Okay, they look super happy. Team Pink, super fun. I hope that they communicate well. I hope they can drive a stick shift vehicle. I don't see any watches, but again, this is like really cropped up close image. Realtors, I feel like realtors are savvy.
Yeah. They're kind of sneaky.
No, savvy. Like they're hard workers.
Yeah.
Okay. Esthetician, I don't know. I mean, should be good at makeup challenges, maybe like artistic challenges. Okay, Team Orange. Christine, 38, is a floral designer, and Rubina, 36, is a content creator. They are all smiles. I really like their energy. What do you think, babe?
I just don't know if they got the go get 'em type attitude on this.
They're kind of giving me the energy of Lulu and Lala.
I do not remember who that is.
They were the twins on the Holderness season. Lulu and Lala.
I don't.
Okay. That's okay. floral designer, content creator. Yeah, they're going to do good. They're going to have fun. She has a watch on. I see the watch. Way to go. This will be fun to watch. Okay, Hannah. I think we already talked about them.
They look like they came to play.
Okay, hold on. Hannah, 25, medical student. Simone, 22, graduate student.
They look like they came to play. They look like they're a little more serious. Or
Yeah.
I feel like they're not gonna be. They're gonna be running. I feel like.
They're going to be running like in the front?
No, but like they're gonna be hustling
Yeah.
the challenges and stuff, not just walking and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Oh, yes, totally. They look like they have a fire under them. They look like they have their game face on. They're not just ready to play, they're ready to win. Yeah, Team Daffodil Yellow. They have smiles on, but their eyes say, fighting you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got fire. Okay, cool. Well, that is all of the teams. Here's a look at all of them together. Okay, here's what I hope. I hope that some of these people... I mean, a girl can hope that someone is a super fan of The Amazing Race. I don't know if that's going to be true, but I saw more tears than I was expecting in a preview. Like, people were seemingly, at least how the edit made it look, people were seemingly really afraid of heights. Like that tightrope walk challenge or bungee jump, whatever it was, people were kind of losing their minds in that preview.
Yeah. And that looked like probably, I don't know, who knows? I'm guessing pretty early on in the season.
Yeah, I'm guessing so
Because
too.
there's quite a few groups, but
Yeah, and who did I see the most? Just from what I think I saw Tucker and Adam in the most shots. So maybe they make it pretty far. I think it was maybe Lexi crying up there on the
yeah.
thing, on the bungee jump or like tightrope walk. I don't know what it was. But okay, like I told you, Jess and Jag, one of them said like he wants to haunt the other people's dreams. Like that's the attitude we are here for.
I
Haunt
didn't even
them.
see them, I feel like.
Oh, you're right. We didn't see Kylan and Taylor at all in the preview. Okay, so let's get on here and pick our top 3 and bottom 3.
Okay.
You're going to go first. Or wait, should I go first? Or should we do separately? We usually do them separately and then show each other because I don't want him to be influenced by me.
Do I go get my phone?
It would be nice. Okay, my top 3. It's fun to pick your top 3. It is not fun to pick your bottom 3.
I think that's easier.
Yeah, it's easier, but it's not fun.
Oh.
Like, picking your top 3 is like gambling. Picking your bottom 3 is just saying, like...
It's kind of fun.
Picking your bottom 3 is like, womp womp. And, okay, Amazing Race people, or just people listening to our podcast, we do have a rule. And the rule is we pick our top 3, we pick our bottom 3, and then we watch the first episode. And after the first episode is the only time we can make changes to our top 3, bottom 3. And then after the first episode airs, we are locked in, right, babe? So this is just our initial knee-jerk responses. We can change them after the first episode. Are you going to do, like, episodely recaps with me, babe?
Ooh.
Please say yes.
Maybe.
Guys,
I don't know how you feel I'm doing on this.
Great, you're doing great. He's gracing us with his time right now because he's working late tonight. He missed Bible study and he has to work after this as well. I've got my top 3. I have X2 teams out and I'm just trying to X out a third. I'm honestly debating. This sounds terrible, but it is statistically correct that I'm debating between like the female teams for like who I'm gonna X out. I do have one male-female team going out in the bottom 3, but I'm debating between a couple female teams.
I mean, I feel like all 4 male teams look like they could they could make it to the final.
I have 2 male teams. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just going to do this. Okay. I have mine locked in. But I am going to pick a favorite team. Okay, everyone. I have mine picked.
I think I'm good.
Okay, Ryan Miller, take us away with your top 3, bottom 3, and if you have a favorite team that's not in any of them, and full explanations. Ready, set, go.
Top teams, I got Kylan and Taylor.
Okay, I have them in my top 3 as well. Tell us why.
I don't know, they just look like a strong team, and then...
Why? Why do they look like a strong team?
They look like they're, like, athletic, and they're also a guy-girl team, which seems to sometimes help get to the final, I feel like.
Totally.
My other team is Tucker and Eric.
Okay, hold on. Tucker and Eric? Oh!
That's the green
That's
shirts.
the, like, light pale sage green, desaturated sage green, where I think Tucker was a Tucker. He tucked his shirt in his shorts. Is that giving you, like, top number 1 vibes?
I don't know. I picked them because they look like they could be strong.
What was their
physically,
careers
but
again? Do you remember?
No.
Do you want me to pull it up?
I feel like I kind of forgot about like dancing and stuff though.
Well, it's let me just check. Let me just check. Amazing Race. Okay, Tucker. Tucker is a chef and Eric is a research analyst. Okay, so some analytical skills for sure. Yeah, no, they do look very strong. I'm not questioning you. I am wondering what is in their necklace, and I hope that they get to explain that because they're wearing matching necklaces, and I want to know more about this story. Are they brothers? Do they have the same exact eyes and nose? Are they brothers?
I would guess no.
Okay, I just love that Tucker's a Tucker.
Okay. And then my one to round out the top three is the I don't Giacomo and Enzo. However you say
Oh, what? You picked them?
that. I think they're gonna fly under the radar.
Wait,
Oh,
okay,
it's Jack.
why is it calling it Jack on this one? Yeah, I know. We had another image off Google. Okay, so Jack and Enzo is in your top three.
Yeah. That
Wow.
might surprise you.
Yeah, it does. Okay, talk to me. Financial analyst and line boat handler.
Yeah, I mean they can do the physical challenges and
For sure.
they can do puzzles and stuff. Like again,
Yeah.
I feel like it's the downfall of all two guy teams is always like, can you dance or music or
Balance.
balancing that type of
Yeah,
stuff.
remember that? Like balancing on down the muddy slope?
Yeah.
And those two guys just couldn't do it, and they were like trying forever. And the guy-girl team came by, and the girl came by and balanced and just slid right down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and so you like them. Love
Those
it.
are my top three are Kylan and Taylor, Tucker and Eric, Jack and Enzo.
Okay, sounds good. Now let's move into your bottom three. People, we apologize.
Yeah, this is just off the cuff, just picking pictures. Honestly.
Yeah, based off just your picture. I cannot wait till the first episode when we can actually see who you are, because we have not seen you on Big Brother. Okay, Ryan's bottom three.
Angela and Lexi.
Okay, hold on, let me pull mine up. Oh yeah, I had them in my bottom three as well.
And then in the preview, they showed her crying, which it's a preview, so who knows?
Yeah.
They could really throw us off.
True.
But, and then Natalie and Stephanie.
Oh, I had them in my bottom three as well.
Really?
I hated to put them in it.
And then Izzy and Paige.
Okay, I was debating between Izzy and Paige and Natalie and Stephanie, but I went with Megan and Matt. Because they look
Megan
too
and Matt,
chill,
okay.
and I think like Izzy and Paige have more like get up and go, like more fire under them, that just from their photo alone, than Megan and Matt. Megan and
Yeah.
Matt look like they're chill, they're about ready to have a nap. Izzy and Paige look like they could go do dance, do theater.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, amazing. Okay, so my top three are Kylan and Taylor, Jas and Jag, Joseph and Adam. And the reason why I chose these people are Kylan and Taylor, like you said, are a guy-girl team. They look really strong, physically fit, agile. I don't know. They just look like they got a good head on their shoulders. Jas and Jag, honestly, for me, what sold me was the combination of the entrepreneurship mindset and then his comment in the preview about like, we want to haunt their nightmares because that is the spirit I'm here for. And then Joseph and Adam, because I saw them in the previews a lot, and they are a guy team, but they, I feel like I saw them in the previews a lot. They look strong. I don't know. I think they're going to go farther than Jack and Enzo. I don't know why. Maybe they like had sisters and they know how to do hair and makeup and they do dance, or I don't know. I just, Joseph and Adam were over Jack and Enzo for me. So yeah, those are my top three. I feel very confident about mine. Like very confident. How confident do you feel?
50-50.
50-50. Okay. And then unfortunately, so sorry, my bottom three are Angela and Lexi, Natalie and Stephanie, and Megan and Matt. I'm sure you are all salt of the earth, best people around, but someone has to go first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then here is my favorite team. I've picked my favorite team. You see them right in the middle. I put a heart on Hannah and Simone. I love that they are smiling with their teeth and like shooting daggers with their eyes. They came to play, and I am so excited to see it. So yeah, that is my top three, my bottom three, my favorite team. Do you have a favorite team?
I mean, I might like Jas and Jag.
Yeah, I think I will too.
I think they'll be entertaining.
Yeah, I really loved that one soundbite clip of them, and I hope we have more of that. If they're like the one-liner team.
They look like they could be comical.
Yeah, they do. I love a funny team. Love a
And
funny
that's
team.
my all-star picks for Amazing Race are always like entertainment.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Ryan, can we just like stop and talk about that right now? Okay, Ryan and I love to fantasize about if we were Amazing Race casting producers and we could do like a reboot season, like an all-star season, honestly, of past teams. Ryan, talk about not only who you would put on your all-star season, but you have written your own rules, which is the best part. Okay, ready? Take it away.
I don't know their names for sure. Is it Marla and
Charla and Myrna.
Charla and Myrna? I call them Myrna and Smyrna.
Yes. I know you do, babe.
They're on my all stars list, but they get basically I pick them twice, so they have a they have an extra life basically.
Basically, they have two non-limbs or one non-limb on them. Like if they get in last, it's just immediate non-limb.
Yeah.
And your other people
So
on
they
your
get two
season
spots in my.
bracket.
I guess we're always picking 11 teams,
Yeah, that's fine.
so yeah, they get two.
And you don't have
two
to
in my
do like
bracket.
full 11. Just like pick some of your favorites
I
that
don't
you
know,
would.
like Cowboys.
Yep. You want Chuck and Winona.
Oh, Chuck and Winona for sure.
Because if you don't know the lore that is Chuck and Winona, you are missing out and you need to go watch the cheese roll. Because what did he do, babe?
He pushed her up the hill.
Up the like literal mountain. He's just shoving her butt up there. It's so funny. And he has a mullet. Like a classic, like permed, curly, epic mullet.
I feel like we wrote these down once. I don't remember. There was more, wasn't there?
Yeah, obviously you wanted Bopper and Mark.
Yeah. Popper and Mark.
Why are you forgetting all of
I
your
don't know. I
people?
can't remember what they are. So many seasons.
You liked Team Fun, I think.
No, I didn't.
What?
I didn't.
You don't.
Team Fun was not on my list.
They're on mine. Team Fun, I stand with you. Colorado represent. That is our neighboring state.
Man, I thought I had more figured out, but I can't. I don't remember.
Dude, I have lists of mine.
I know. I'll have to figure that out.
Okay. So Ryan forgot all the people that he wants on his. We'll have to like do that on a future podcast. But let me tell you my like dream Amazing Race cast. And here's the thing. I make these all, like I've made them twice actually. I don't make them all the time. But I love the Amazing Race so much. I would love to cast it. And I've made reels about this and put this on my Instagram of if I were to cast an all-star team, who would I pick? So let's see. What have I written down in the past?
Mary and Smira will be on my list no matter what.
Oh.
No matter what list I make.
My gosh. The Goths. We love the Goths. What are their
You
names?
do.
I love the Goths. What are their names?
Vixen.
Yeah, Kent and Vixen. I love Kent and Vixen. I also love the Afghanimals. I think they are quality TV. 20s. Natalie and Nadia. They are so entertaining and so funny. And actually, we'll give you a sneak peek into our lives here. 20s are the entire reason that we even started watching Survivor. Because when I was like Googling them one time after we were doing like a summer rewatch of an older season, it came up that they were on Survivor, and I was like, no way. And then it said they were both on Survivor. So we were like, okay, if 20s are on Survivor, we'll watch Survivor. So we watched that episode. And then, of course, Google and Wikipedia like ruin everything. And I found out Natalie was on another Survivor. So, of course, we watched that one, which was Winners at War, which then introduced us to tons of other people. So that turned into a snowball effect for us of how we actually got into Survivor. So shout out Natalie and Nadia.
Yeah.
What do they
That's so
say?
crazy
They're
how-
like long, strong, and hard. Long, strong, and hard when they're like,
Sand on the bus.
yeah, standing a bus. And was it in Bangladesh? Or India? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know where it was.
But that was good.
I feel like it was.
That was good. Oh, I'm struggling on names. Oh, I love Justin and Zev. Is that I know Zev's name.
think
Is his
it's-
partner's name
I think
Justin?
so.
Yeah, they were really good. They were really entertaining. And since he lost his passport, I do think he deserves a chance to race again.
Well, they did, didn't they? They were on.
But I don't know if they lost their passport the first time or the
It
second
was the
time.
first time.
Was it?
Yeah. In the silk pajamas, that was the first time they were on. I'm
That
pretty
was
sure.
iconic. The silver silk pajamas. Where's my first one? Okay, hold on. I'm only finding, because I did this twice. And I'm only
I
finding
don't
my
know.
second.
I gotta go through like all the seasons we've watched and like, pick your top two and like bracket it down. to
Yeah,
the
I feel like
seasons, so
this
you
is
pick the ones you want. And of course, Mira and Samira gets 2 slots.
Okay, so oh yeah, no, this is my teams that I would pick back to take back. Okay. Team Extreme, Jen Hudak and something Luskinen. Then I would pick the Watermelon Girl and her
Oh
teammate.
yeah,
What's her name?
Claire and
Claire and Watermelon Girl. Or no, Claire is Watermelon Girl.
yeah,
Claire and the Ivanka Trump look-alike. I would immediately
yeah,
cast again.
yeah,
Immediate yes. Charlotte and Myrna,
for
100%.
sure.
The Cowboys. And then Justin and Diana. Justin and Diana. Obviously, he was the GOAT. He was the original Amazing Race podcaster, and we did listen to him religiously. Because at the time, I feel like he was kind of the only one really getting in depth and like behind the scenes. But then all these other great podcasts came online that were like super entertaining. And unfortunately, I'm sorry, I haven't listened to Justin's in a while, but I feel like it's his life and he needs to race again. Especially since the last time that they got called for like an unfinished business season, Diana was pregnant and he was like heartbroken that they couldn't race. Of course, I would bring back Team Croqueta chat,
Yeah,
Lewis and Michelle, because we love Lewis and Michelle. They're very entertaining. I would bring back Team Fun. Shout out Colorado. And I loved these guys, Tyler, Oakley, and what's his friend's name? His friend's so funny.
yeah. I don't know.
I'm blanking on it right now. I need to look this up. This is worth looking up. And Kitten Vixen for sure. Amazing Race, Tyler, Oakley, and Corey Cole or Cool. I think they are so funny and entertaining. I think Corey Cole is so cool and funny. And then, okay, I have this other thing, which we'll just get into really briefly. That is if Amazing Race ever did an all winners season, you guys, because I am freaky like that. And this is what I think about. Where is it? Here. Okay. If Amazing Race ever did an all winners season, of course you have
Put
to.
Holderness in there.
Yes.
Sorry, Holderness for me.
Why are you so against them?
I'm not.
Holy smokes. We cannot let their fan base hear your hate for them. We will get canceled. You don't hate them though. I thought
No.
they were your favorite on that season. I'm really confused where this is coming from.
No, it's just a softball season. It was a COVID season.
Okay, but there were multiple COVID seasons and I don't hear you spewing anything for Ricky and Cesar.
Was that the one right after COVID? Or that was the next one?
Yeah. Anyways, okay, I would bring back for an Amazing Race all winners season. I would bring back Colin and Christy, Cody and Jessica, Derek and Claire, the first ever female winners, Nat and Kat. I would bring back Penn and Kim. I would bring back Amy and Maya, Keisha and Jen. I would bring back BJ and Tyler from season 9. They were only good times. Like, I feel like them and Team Fun would vibe so much.
Yeah. They like talking to the gnomes.
Yeah. Anyways, we could talk about Amazing Race all day, but we won't. And do you know what? There's a lot of other things that I wanted to talk about, like rapid fire questions, but I think this is a really good just dipping our toes in the Amazing Race world and having you on to talk about the Amazing Race.
Thanks for having me.
We are so excited to see the Amazing Race this season. I wish all the racers good luck. I know it's already happened, but I still wish you all good luck. And I'm so excited to see it. Amazing Race has such a strong fan base, and I'm excited for that fan base to grow because it truly is an incredible show. Like you say all the time, I don't know how more people are not obsessed with this show.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I feel like it's lost popularity or over the years. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone wants to travel nowadays.
Yeah, I feel like everyone is traveling. This is the travel show. It takes you around the world. It shows you other cultures and tasks and wonders of the world without ever having to leave your couch. I think The Amazing Race is the best show on television because if you win The Amazing Race, you are one of the most well-rounded humans ever, and you're lucky because you have to be physically strong, mentally strong, be able to read a map, navigate without your phone, drive stick shift, overcome language barriers, do artistic challenges, do dance challenges. Literally, it's like the most well-rounded competition show on TV because most competition shows are just physical or are just intellect, but something that blends everything, even communication, like between yourself and your partner and with strangers and navigation, like those are critical skills that will make or break you on the race. And so that paired with luck, because Amazing Race, there is a lot of luck. With if you got a good taxi cab driver or a good tuk-tuk driver, like that's the worst way to go, is out by a tuk-tuk driver or a taxi cab driver. But anyways, I do think Amazing Race is hands down the best show on television, and you should all watch it. I know I talk about it all the time. And I get DMs and people are like, wow, I've never heard of this show, but I'm going to go watch it now. I'm like, yeah, go watch this show. You're missing out if you're not. So yeah, that was our Amazing Race pre-season 38 review, or like pre-game assessment, I guess. And thank you for listening to two parents from their bedroom while their kid is sleeping next door in the room next to us. And we want to know who you have in your top three, who you have in your bottom three, and who your favorite team is. So if you could please comment below, I will read all of these and obsess over it. So I want to know. And stay tuned, because I'm going to try to convince this guy to do recaps with me after every episode. Are you up? Are you down?
Maybe. Not crazy long.
It's a yes. Okay. Thank you for being on the first podcast. He wouldn't come on the podcast, so I had to bring the podcast to him. Here we are. You did it, and it wasn't that bad, right?
No, it was all right.
Yeah, it's just like us laying in bed talking.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah.
With the light shining on our face.
Yeah.
Right.
With this microphone in your face.
Yeah. All right. Everyone, thank you so much for listening and watching. Please comment below who you think your top three teams are. I cannot wait to read them. And more than anything, I cannot wait to watch this season of Amazing Race. Thanks so much for listening to the Details Podcast by The Heartland. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow along on Instagram @TheDetailsPod, subscribe on YouTube, and leave us a review. Turn on your notifications to hear new episodes every Monday. See you next week. Bye.